Mark Boyle joining us now to break down this bombshell investigation. And Mark, a ton to unpack here.
We hear the word bombshell all the time. Certainly a lot of information to get through. And we want to paint the picture here a little bit for you at home. This is not an investigation that was done overnight or the last week. This is something that it appears to have been done over the past several years by, if not a few, dozens of investigative reporters. It paints the picture of dubious tax schemes and financial fraud, and the Trumps finding loopholes to avoid paying millions of dollars in taxes. This is the front page of the article right here with a picture of President Trump. It reads, "Trump engaged in suspect tax schemes as he reaped riches from his father." Now, we want to break down some of those takeaways from this massive New York Times article. It starts with talking about how Trump had $430 million from his father's real estate empire. And this is important because for a while, Trump would always say that he was this self-made millionaire. This paints a different picture. Check this out right here. According to the article, at the age of 3, Donald Trump was earning $200,000 a year. By the age of 8, this is when he clocked in as a millionaire. And the article says the way that the Trumps did this a lot of times was by grossly undervaluing property values. So they would own a major property and pay the taxes on something that was much lower than it really was valued at. Here's the response, however, from the attorneys representing Donald Trump. It says the New York Times allegations of fraud and tax evasion are 100% false and highly defamatory. There was no fraud or tax evasion by anyone. The White House also responding quickly to this article, of course, saying, quote, "Fred Trump has been gone for nearly 20 years, and it's sad to witness this misleading attack against the Trump family and by the failing New York Times. Many decades ago, the IRS reviewed and signed off on these transactions." This is something that we have not seen in response from the president yet. He has not tweeted about this morning, but this is an article that clearly will send a message that there is a lot of backdoor dealings that may have been going on. And the Trumps likely will respond to this later today, I'm sure, at some point. Ben?
A fan of the president or not, this is an impressive piece of journalism when it comes to the details these reporters accumulated over several years.
So whether or not you look at the New York Times, if you go there, I mean, every single line that they'll have, there would be, that has one of these accusations, the document's there. It's not as if it's just, here's what the story is, here's what we think.
Or anonymous sources.
Yeah, there's no, this is the article we found and uncovered, and it's something they clearly have been working on for quite some time.
All right, the drama continues. Mark, thank you.
Sure. All right.